The performer that you're about to meet, he is multi-talented. Not only is he a world-class magician, he's also a musician, a TEDx speaker, and he is a published author. He has entertained thousands across 14 countries, and he's also writes books on magic, which are studied by magicians worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for John Yesafaro.
I appreciate it. You know, out of all the places I performed across the world, this is my favorite place. In the Magic Castle. In this room where magic happens right under our nose. You look scared, you okay? Okay. So, tonight, this is our table. Our stage. These are our characters. The only thing missing is your imagination. Let's pretend I took the cards out of the box. I'll put one card on the table, the Joker. The other 52 I'm just going to spread across here. Of course, that's just in our imagination, but what if we can make that real? I think we can. 3, 2. There's the Joker, and there's all 52 cards for you! Now, I have to admit, the backs of the cards have arrived, but usually the faces don't come yet. So we have to still pretend that this deck is here. We'll have to pretend that that's the 2 and the 8 and the 7. We have to pretend that the entire deck is here. 53 cards, if you think about it. 52 cards plus the Joker. A completely blank deck. Can you just pretend that that's the Joker for a minute? And maybe pretend that that's the Queen of Hearts? And everybody could just imagine a card, and we can bring the deck to life just using our minds. Check this out. Watch as the Joker just touches the Queen. There's the Joker. And yes, there's all 52 cards for you! Thank you so much. Amazing audience. You know, to me, magic is really like a vacation from reality, right? That's what we all need from time to time. I've been all over the world, and it's like magic that it transports us no matter where we are. So tonight we're just using our minds. We're going to go to Vegas, maybe a little road trip, maybe end the night in Venice, Italy, making a toast. That's my promise to you. So, what's your name?
Walter.
Walter. I'm John. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And?
Chloe.
Chloe. Nice to meet you. Chloe and Walter. Thanks for joining us up here. You have the first class seats in our little vacation from reality as well, right? So, by the way, all the cards are different. I don't want you to think that I cheat. I mean, I do cheat. I just don't want you to think that I do. So, there's many ways to mix up cards. They do like running cuts at the table of black in Vegas sometimes. A lot of my friends in Magic, they like to shuffle their cards with one hand. It looks something like this. They're just show-offs, though. Not me. I'm just showing you how they shuffle cards. There's many ways to cut cards. You can cut the cards like that. That's kind of fun. We can get cards and cut them in your hands or cut it under the table. But a lot of people say, John, I want to take you to Vegas with me. But here's the deal. I want to take you to Vegas with me. I think you're luckier than you even think you are. So, Walter, we'll start with you. Have you ever played blackjack in Vegas at all? Cool. Take the deck in your hand. And you'll know, sometimes they have this player cut the cards by stabbing the deck with a cut card, right? So just take this top card and put it in the middle somewhere, but leave it sticking out, okay? Take all the cards above that card now and just put it on the table. Excellent job, Walter. Thank you. You can hand that deck to anybody else you'd like. Perfect. Thank you very much. This is an easy thing. Another way to cut cards is just to lift off some cards. So lift off about half those cards and just put them on the table over here. Thank you so much. We have a few cards left. Chloe, can I give these to you? Sure. Cool. I want you to cut a small packet over here. Just hold them in your hand and lift off some cards and put them here. Excellent. How about a few more cards over here? And whatever's left, kind of deal them back and forth on top of these piles. Perfect. So you have done all the work. You've cut the cards like they do in Vegas. Now we do at home. This is like cutting and dealing and mixing at the same time. But you created this, right? I haven't touched the cards. There's no sleight of hand at all. Now, what's a good card if we were playing in Vegas or some poker or blackjack?
An ace.
Ace would be good, right? Yeah, yeah. So, like if the top card of one of these piles was an ace, that would be impressive, right? But I think even better, we have 4 aces in the deck. We have 4 piles on the table. I think you know where this is going. with fearful joy, Chloe will turn over the top card of the piles near you. Go ahead, show everybody. What do you got? Yes. How about the next one? Yeah. You want to turn over your pile? Walter, be my guest. Yes! They did it! All 4 aces! I think you realize my MO is here. Like, I just make you do all the work. You just kick back, right? Exactly. So we're gonna make up a game. We're gonna call it the 5-card monte. You heard of 3-card monte? It's when you mix up 3 cards and you gotta keep track of one, right? It's the game you would always lose on if you try to play. 5-card monte is kind of the same thing. I'm gonna place a card in between these aces in a moment and try to keep track of it. It could be any one of these 52 cards. Okay? Oh, you like that, huh? Check this out. 52 cards. What's your name?
Julian.
Jillian?
Yeah.
Jillian. Lovely to meet you. So Jillian, I want you to reach in the deck, take out any card. We're going to place it in between these aces and keep track of it. I don't want to know what it is, so you can take it out. I'll just turn slightly. Look at it. Show the rest of the audience as well. Just one card.
Okay.
The audience is giving you some approval on that. Which I guess. We'll get rid of these cards. We don't even need these cards. It's about the 5-card monte. We have the 4 aces as well as your card unknown to me. Place it face down right about there. Perfect. I'll bury it in. So we know there's one card reversed in the pile. Now if you're betting money, you say, okay, I think I know. It's a card upside down and it's easy. But what if I go like this back in time, counterclockwise, to when I just had 4 cards? You want to see more, don't you? I could have sworn you put a card upside down in these cards. These are just 4 cards, and I'll show you each of them. Let's distill the aces. Sometimes a card leaves my hand. It happens sometimes, and it lands in my pocket. I don't know if it worked tonight. Let me see. The 5 of clubs, is that your card? You want to see it, don't you? Yes. Now, a lot of people don't think it goes in the pocket the first time because you don't know what's going to happen. There's a rule in magic. Don't do the same trick twice. You don't? Watch the second part.
No idea.
Well, buckle up. We have a lot more to go. So, some people experience magic because they just love the feeling, right? Some people are frustrated because it's like, I can't sleep tonight. But hopefully we'll kind of meet in the middle somewhere. So let's continue with the 5-card monte. We had your 5 of clubs. We'll do it in slow motion so you can really watch. Okay, so we'll get 2 aces. We'll place your 5 of clubs face down in the middle, 2 aces on top. I think you get the idea. 2 aces on the bottom, 2 aces on the top, sandwiching the 5 of clubs in the middle. So Chloe, do me a favor. Hold these cards, put your other hand on top, just cover them up like this. This is impossible. How can I go in there to get the card from Chloe's hands and put it in my pocket? It's done. Now the hard part is making it go back. Watch this. Okay. Would have been good. No, but what if we can really make it happen? It would be something like this. I would put a card in my pocket just using our imagination, and one card would arrive. Before I take it out, spread the cards on the table. What do you got? It's completely gone. Vanished from her hands and arrived in my pocket, ladies and gentlemen. The 5 of clubs! I'm going to keep doing it until it gets the reaction it really deserves. If I give the cards one shake, this is the final. Like, it arrives in my pocket. No, that's easy. The hard part's making it go back. Watch. I just cover these cards. The 5 of clubs comes back. Watch it. That's the aces vanish this time. And in my pocket, we see the word are all 4 aces for you. That is the 5-card monte. A lot of energy from the second row. I love it. What's your name?
Ailish.
Ailish. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're all applauding, but you're giving me extra love. I appreciate it.
I'm really happy to be here.
So that's amazing. Me too. It's my last show of the night, by the way. So we'll make it extra special. So let's do something that's twice as hard for me, twice as fun for you. I have 2 cards selected. I'm at Walter and Chloe. Both choose a card. Ooh. So slide out a card, inside out a card. Look at it. Show the audience. Maybe this side of the room can remember Walter's card. This side remember Chloe's card. You get the idea. Perfect. We'll bury your cards in the middle, maybe put your card there. Put your card back as well. I know what you're thinking. Let's put them in different places. No, I'm one step ahead of you. Push all the cards back in on the count of 3. Oh, you're fast, dude. Okay. Okay. No, but look, if I snap twice, 2 cards lands in my pocket.
Stop it.
It's the Jokers. I know what you were expecting. That would have been good, though, right? Now, the Joker's going to help me find the cards that we put in different places, okay? So we're going to put the little wings on them, too. Look, they're going to leave my hands just for a minute. And one card arrives in between. It's so weird. Chloe, what card did you have?
I had the 9 of diamonds.
Let me see if it worked.
Well,
So we're only halfway there. So halfway. We got the 9 of diamonds. Walter, we got to find your card as well. We have just the jokers separated, 2 cards. I'll turn them face down here. 2 joker. I'll even leave the space in between the cards. You can see this little V right here. Watch here. If I just get here and grab your card, I don't even know what it is. I'll put it here. 1 card lands in between. It's invisible. It's weird. From this side, it's invisible. From the other side, it's visible. Want to see? From this side, it's invisible. From this side, it's visible. What card did you have?
4 of diamonds.
The 4 of, it's so weird. I found Chloe's card again.
Yeah.
It's going to only mean that this card on the table has now become your card, Walter. The 4 of diamonds! I love the applause. I also love the pre-applause. Is it going to be the 4 of diamonds? Do me a favor, or a little dance too. That's cute. Place out a hand, each of you. Perfect. Just one. It's good. Okay, perfect. So we have the joker. But let's focus on your cards. Okay. We have the. You have the 4 of diamonds. Okay. I'll give you the 4 of diamonds. They haven't changed places yet. Here's the 9. I'll place it in your hand as well. Just about the 2 cards. I'll put these away. We're gonna try to make the 4 and the 9 change places. You're gonna see it happen. You ready? You're gonna see it happen. How does he do it? No. That's not the trick. This is the trick. Watch. These are not the jokes. Inside my pocket.
Oh, it's in my pocket.
The 4 and the 9! You having fun so far?
Oh, yeah.
That's you. You're having fun as well?
Yes.
The fear has subsided.
There's apprehension.
That's even worse. So, does anybody want to shuffle these cards? We'll do something else.
Can I shuffle?
You want to shuffle? You're a magician. Can you put them in new deck order for me? No. Let's give them a little cut or shuffle. Make it simple. So we'll start off and only move them up. Let's just start off with these cards. So, oh, was that it?
I cut it.
Okay.
I did cut it.
I was just like a lot of noise. Cool. So in Magic, we can find cards in fun ways. There's also mysterious ways to find cards, right? Where maybe you look at a card and I tell you what you're thinking, something like that. So we'll try to do a little bit of both: finding the card, crawling in your mind a little bit. So shuffle these cards. Now I just want you to touch any card that goes by Walter. Oh, this one. Okay, this one. Okay. Remember this card? I know you can't reach the cards, but just say stop as I go through.
Stop.
I'll just show you that card. Remember this card. Everybody around you can remember it as well. Help me out. Just say stop as I go through the cards.
Stop.
Perfect. Oh, yeah,
Stop.
oh, just touch one. You're close enough. But falling in the middle. Here we go. So you remember that card as well? Okay. Your job's pretty simple. You just hit stop at different parts. You just have to remember your cards. And my job's a lot harder. In a shuffled deck, I have to kind of go through and, well, I really can't find the cards. That's a little hard, but the idea, maybe I can crawl inside your mind and tell you what card you're thinking of. That's kind of weird, so we'll start with you. Just don't say it out loud, but in your mind, I want you to say your card. Say it again. Maybe repeat it over and over again, like King of Diamonds, King of Diamonds, King of Diamonds. K2, man. Somewhere in this deck, it's a weird feeling, I know. Somewhere in this deck is the King of Diamonds. I'm going to try to find it just by cutting the deck with one finger. I'll cut some cards right out of the center of the deck. We'll see if this works. Until one card emerges. Hopefully, Walter, we got the King of Diamonds. Now, normally the trick would end there, but we're just getting started, okay? So, you had a card as well. Maybe put your fingers at your temples and send me your card, okay? I think I get it. Oh, it's weird, you had a king as well. Very similar, you had the King of Hearts, is that right?
Yeah.
So now, somewhere in this deck is the King of Hearts. Let's all pretend for a minute that I reached in the deck, I took it out and put a face up and put it back in the middle. Now, that's just our imagination at work. But what if we can make that real? One card out of 52, one snap, and one card turns over in the deck, the very card you're thinking of, the king. You had a card as well. Let's pretend your card came out of the deck and is spinning around in the air right now. I'm going to just reach in and take it out. I'm seeing the 10 of hearts. Is that yours? Now, what if I could actually make your 10 of hearts come out that I could spin around in the air? Would that be good?
Yeah.
It would be. I don't know how to do it. I'm just asking. We'll try it. We'll try it. You wind up the deck, maybe we can cause your card, the 10 hearts. Yes. So do me a favor. One more left. Is your card? It's not it. Please shut your mouth for a second. I think I'm getting close though. Is it the bottom card maybe?
No.
Okay, I think I have all I need to know. Hold on, just give. Okay, I'm gonna isolate one card just so I can't change my mind. Just put my hand on here. Be honest with me. Did you have the Ace of Clubs? You did?
Yeah.
What's this? Look inside your hand. The Ace of Clubs! It's been an amazing audience. Would you like to see one more?
Yes!
So I was in Europe about in 2017, traveling across many countries, doing magic. And there was one stop that meant a lot to me. It was Venice, Italy. I'm Italian. It was my first time in my life being in Venice. And I thought, well, how can I bring the sights and sounds of Venice here, this little small room at the Magic Castle? So I put my cards away for about a month when I got home, and I picked up my guitar. I'm also a musician. I composed a song called Venetian. And it just makes me think of Venice and never listened to it. So we'll play that in a minute. But also, I was thinking about the sights and sounds of Venice, and I remember everybody was just drinking wine, vino, and toasting to each other, something magical in their lives. So I thought, well, okay, wine glasses, some music. I already feel like I'm in Venice. But I also started thinking about the memories I made and the people I met when I was in Venice. And I realized there's 16 cards in the deck that really represent that, the memories we make in life, the people we meet. It's the 16 most prominent cards in the pack, the aces and the court cards. The aces, I think, are the most memorable cards in the pack. And the court cards, the people cards of the deck, they kind of represent the people we meet in life. We have the 4 queens here. We got the 4 kings. And the 4 jacks. Nothing more, nothing less. 4 jacks, 4 kings, 4 queens, and 4 aces. 16 cards, 4 wine glasses. Just pretend you're on a gondola ride in Italy with a little song I wrote just for you. I want to start off by filling the glasses up with the very best the deck has to offer. And that's the 4 aces, the ace of spades, the ace of diamonds, clubs, and hearts. Now, as far as the 12 court cards, they're here to keep the aces company. We have a dozen of these, the kings, the queens, and the jacks. I'll place 3 with each ace. I'll get the first 3 and put it with the ace of spades. These 3 with this ace. Now the ace of spades is the most ornate, often the most powerful card in the deck. So. Chloe, can I have you hold on with this glass? Sure. And I'll take the glass that has the ace of diamonds. Now there's a lot of magic in a toast. There's thousands of people right now toasting to something magical in their lives. So I'm going to toast to this amazing audience at this mystical place we call the Magic Castle. Let's clink our glasses. At the minute the glasses touch, my ace of diamonds melts away. I'll show you. And now in the glass are just these 4 court cards. It's completely gone. So let's try something different with Ace of Clubs. I'm going to place this back in between these court cards so it's the only card facing you. And Chloe, would you like to make a toast? Toast to love, to puppies, to...
Sure. To my friend Ailish, who brought me here.
Oh, thanks.
Good. All right, I love this. Ailish and Chloe. To friends. So the minute the glasses touch, something amazing happens. Remember that Ace of Clubs that was facing you? Somehow, in the glass, it turns over to face me. Not only that, it completely melts away, just leaving me with these 4 court cards. Okay, with the Ace of Hearts, we'll do something a little bit different. We'll place, instead of placing all the cards, I'll just place the ace all by itself. These cards I'll just place on the table with the rest. For the final ace, we're going to all do a toast together. It's an Italian toast called Cent'anni. Cent'anni means to 100 years of friends, of magic, of anything you want in life. So in a moment, on the count of 3, we'll say Cent'anni together. Raise your real glass or your imaginary glass as we do this. 1, 2, 3.
Cent'anni!
Oh, he just melts away. Yeah, but at the end of the day, magic's not about making aces disappear. I mean, it's about the exact opposite. It's about bringing people together. Some of us strangers before tonight, but now we're all connected in some ways. So what better way to end our evening together than to bring the aces back together in a really fun, magical way? So raise your glass up. Turn it around so they can see these as spades. But we would now like to reintroduce you to the 4 aces inside of your glass. I'm John Gustavo. Thank you for sharing your imagination today. Amazing audience. Thank you so much. Also wonderful to meet you. Baelish, thank you. Thank you so much. Good to be here. Matt, good to see you all. Thanks everyone. Have a great time. Thank you.
The one beside.
Oh,
John.
they're your friends.
That's the show that I want to see, man.
That's the one.
That's
thank
what's
you
on camera.
Thanks for coming back, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Oh, that's good. Thank you. That means the world to me. Thank you so much.